Hello YouTubers. I wanted to make a video on what makes people happy. What makes you happy? How to be happy. I think it's very easy. There's a lot of unhappy people in the world who aren't happy. It's like, why are they not happy? Is it because they do things maybe that make them feel the opposite of happy? Like, maybe they do things that make them feel ashamed or guilty, or just bad, Well, you do bad things and it makes you feel bad. So what do you do to make yourself feel happy? Guess what? You do good things. You do good things. You go and you help people you like, and you don't expect nothing in return. You make sacrifices for people. You don't expect nothing in return, Other things that can make you happy is smile. Fake it till you make it, they say, right? Other people's thoughts affect you and who you are. So what you want to do is you want to smile, and everyone else will be like, hey, that guy, he's happy. And that'll help you be happy. Make a list of all the things that you could, make a list of all the things that make you happy on a piece of paper and do them. Eat the food you want to eat that makes you happy. But don't eat it all the time if it makes you unhealthy. But do the things that make you happy. I just had a root beer sundae the other day, and I had a root beer float. And then I had a sundae the day before that, 2 of them. I spent the money to buy someone a swimming pool, so they can swim, so them and their kids and them can swim. It was a sacrifice I made, and you know what? I'm glad I made it because it made me feel really good and it made me feel happy. I like doing things like that make me feel happy, that make me feel good. I like, buy someone flowers. You can buy someone flowers, and flowers, they wither and they die. I always say that the flowers die so your relationship doesn't have to die. Like it's sucking all the negative energy out of your relationship. So that's a good way of looking for it, and that's worth $12, $30. Your flowers have power. It's flower power, man. Just joking. But just make a list of what makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy might not make someone else happy. So don't go doing it, just being all selfish and all about yourself and making yourself happy and hurting other people. Like, if you're like, oh, it makes me happy to sleep with this man's wife, don't do that. All right, find something else to make you happy. Because you know what? Sleeping with someone else's wife will probably get you dead. You don't want that. That wouldn't make you happy. Nobody's happy when they're dead. Nobody's sad when they're dead either. No one's nothing when they're dead. They're just dead. They're gone. And you know what? When you die, people forget about you. They forget you exist. Don't believe me? When's the last time you thought of somebody that died more than 3 or 4 years ago? Other than just a passing thought. And you're like, they're gone. People forget about you unless you do something to make people remember you. Have your name engraved on a building or something like that. Make your mark on this planet. If that makes you happy, whatever makes you happy. If you want to record an album, what actually makes you happy about that? Let's say you want to be a musician. Is it the fame and the fortune, or is it just being able to get your creative ideas and music out there? If that's the case, make your own CD, and say, hey, you can tell people I made a CD. You give them copies of it. They can listen to it. Write a book. Get your creativity out there in the world and let some people enjoy it. Some people, maybe it'll get in the hands of someone that you don't know. But the point is, what makes you happy? Just doing good things for other people, smiling, and just living your life. Live in the moment. Forgive the past. Don't carry any resentment, any grudges, and have hope for the future. Make goals and plans. Have hope for the future of things you want to do in the future. And in the moment, live in the moment. Whatever you're doing, do it, and do it well. Whether it be driving or building something or doing your job, Get in that zone and just be happy. You know what also makes you happy? To make other people happy. You know, you don't have to just do things for other people. Make them laugh. Tell jokes. Don't make fun of them and pick on them. Because guess what? When you do that, you're not just making them unhappy. You're making yourself unhappy. Because if you have any kind of a conscience, if you're any kind of a human being and not a monster, that shit's gonna bother you at some point. Especially if he ever, or she ever, or whoever winds up becoming your boss. Uh-oh. You're not gonna be happy whenever it's time for a raise and you don't get one, because they're like, oh yeah, you're a dick. You're picking on me. They might not tell you that, but you know that's why. You never know who's gonna rise above you one of these days. You never know. And all I can tell you, it's best to treat everybody good. There's a lot of people in high school. I never picked on nobody, but I can tell you right now, I see a lot of kids that got picked on. They're in really good positions in life right now. It's like karma. All the popular kids that were in our school, football players, all that, they're all like fat and ugly and old and got a bunch of kids and don't have good jobs, and they're very unhappy. And all the nerdy kids that got picked on, they're all managers and freaking running their own business and moved away, and they're doing really good in life. Because you know why? You know why they were nerdy? Because they stuck out. You know why they stuck out? Because they were smart. But that intelligence got them somewhere. You know, being just okay looking and being kind of muscular don't get you too far in life. You know, so all I'm saying is, if you want to be happy, go out and make other people happy. It's very easy. You know, give, help. Someone wants you to help them move, say, yeah, sure, I'll help you. Don't say, yeah, $20. You know what? Just don't even help them move at all if you got to charge them money. Because for one, they can charge anybody. They could pay anybody money to help them move. If you're their friend, you should do it for free, because that's showing appreciation of being their friend. You know, and if you ever move, they'll help you for free. Just maybe you buy the pizza or whatever, or buy the sodas or whatever. That's what friends do. We help make each other's life easier, not harder. You know, you don't treat your friends like anybody else, like just somebody that's out there, you know, that you can pay to do anything. Hell, I mean, I can pay anybody to freaking help me move. If I need a truck, I can rent a U-Haul. Blah, 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 blah. You know, I mean, you gotta be a friend. You gotta step. A friend is someone who goes out of their way to do things for you that no one ever will. Sometimes not even your family. And friends are very important to have. You need to cherish them and keep them and do things for them that you never thought you'd ever do for your friend, within reason. You know what I mean? You know, don't ever let anyone take advantage of you or walk all over you. But it's okay to do nice things for people, especially when they don't expect it. When they start to expect it, back up, because it's not even gonna be their fault, but you get them to start expecting you to do things for them, you're gonna ruin your relationship. Kind of like a relationship with a woman. You buy her a dozen roses every day, she's gonna wonder what's wrong when you don't buy her that dozen roses. It ain't gonna be because you're broke. I'm like, well, you know, I spent all my money on roses. Or buy her even one rose every day. That one day you don't, so she's gonna be wondering what's wrong. But if you never buy her a rose, that one day you do, she's gonna wonder what's right. Anyways, like and subscribe. I'm gonna try and get better videos on here eventually and talk about cooler shit. So, thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.